Five people of five games. How am I meant to pick these? It's John Monday. Hello Internet, it is John Monday, and I am here with a video response to Stu's Retro Review, who is a response to a response to a response, and talk about 5 games we just can't quit. So, I actually had a lot of difficulty picking 5, not because there's too many, but there are games I constantly think about, and maybe would like to go back and play, but the truth is, I kind of reminisce more about them than I actually play them. Like, for example, games like Chrono Trigger, that goes through my head a lot. I've only ever played it once, and I think I will play again someday. But I think this list is more about the games that we keep coming back to again and again and again. Not the, I would like to play again because that's a really good game. So, but games that I have definitely played more than once and do come back to again and again. So, some of these won't be a surprise. Anyone who's seen my videos will probably be able to guess some of these. But hopefully there'll be one or two surprises. So, first up, we have, I don't actually have a box for this because I have it on Steam. So I'm going to use the box for the prequel. And the game I'm talking about is Half-Life 2. So here's my copy of Half-Life. Game of the Year edition. So the reason why I keep coming back to Half-Life 2 is when it was released, it was like a kind of genre-defining game. Maybe not to the effect that Half-Life is, but Half-Life 2 kind of set a precedent for interactivity with the world, like all the objects you could interact with, which wasn't exactly something you saw back then. And you had the gravity gun, which has been used, maybe not the gravity gun, but what it can do has been done in other games as well. And the kind of things that Half-Life 2 taught developers has been reiterated and improved upon, but I just love going back to that. And for the setting itself, there's just something about the dystopian kind of world that they created for that game. I just really enjoy it, and I'm one of those people who just waited and waited and waited for Half-Life 3, and I still want to play Half-Life Alyx. It's just I don't have a VR headset, and if I did, I would probably want some time to play it. And when I say time to play it, is play it properly. Dedicate time to it, rather than the snatches of an hour here, an hour there that I have at the moment, thanks to having a family. Hey! So, Half-Life 2, a game that I am due to go back to play, and I want to go back and play actually, but just other things taking priority. Okay, so next, one of the oldest games I have, and one that I haven't played for a little while, but I've been playing for, I guess, 30 years, and that is Tetris for the Game Boy. I should have said, this game needs no introduction, everyone knows Tetris, and yeah, I've tried some of the newer versions, but there's something about just the music as well, just, I always like to come back to this one. And really, I should try Tetris 2 for the Mega Drive. I should give that a try at some point. But yeah, it's just something about this, just, I would never get rid of this. This is like my original copy. So, and no doubt a lot of you have also played it and love it as well. So, Tetris. Okay, and next up we are going to cover, so, right, this is a game in 2 halves, and ever since release I've come back to again and again. I've played it in different iterations, different ports, but the one I'm going to show you, hopefully I get this the right way around for the camera, is Sonic 3. Nope. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Hopefully that's the right way around for all of you watching at home. And I just... sometimes there's a debate about what game people prefer. Is it Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic CD. Or maybe people say Sonic 1. And for me, it's just, yes, I enjoy those games, but it's just something about Sonic 3 and Knuckles particularly. Like, first of all, it had the save facility. Okay, Sonic CD has the save facility. What does it? I played the port that they did for PC, the more recent one, so they included a save file on that. But you also had 3 characters, you had 14 zones, you had like all the emeralds to collect, and Super Sonic. It's just, something about this just felt like such an epic experience, like a saga that you're going through, and then I then would love to go back and play over and over again. And if you had Sonic 2, you could then use Sonic and Knuckles to then put Knuckles in Sonic 2. So back in the 90s, this was just like blowing my mind, and I still love going back and replaying it once every so often. Sadly, my Sonic and Knuckles box has seen better days. This is because this is my original copy, and has been squashed, due to like moving house several times or just not taking good care of it. Why the hell did they use a cardboard box? I know it's because of the design of the cartridge, but jeezy peeps. So yeah, I mean, granted we now have Sonic Mania, but this to me, Sonic 3 Knuckles still, it's nostalgia talking, but to me this is the better game. I love Sonic Mania as well, but I have so much history with that one. Next, so again, I'm showing 2 games, and that is not what this is meant to be, because this isn't a game of 2 halves. It's just that I, again, cannot give this up. And that is Streets of Rage 1 and 2. So, to me, I bought both at the same time. Like, you can see the no booklet sticker at the top. And the cases have definitely seen better days, but these will always be in my head together. They're not, I know they're separate games, but to me there's just one package. And Sonic 3, Streets of Rage 3, yeah, I've made my thoughts clear about that in a previous video where I talk about, if you'll play Streets of Rage 3, play the English patch and the Japanese version. And Streets of Rage 4, I was about to say Sonic 4, Streets of Rage 4, yeah, that is, I own that, love it, put a lot of hours in it. I need to go back to that and spend some more time with it, actually. But if I'm going to pop in just for a quick game, it's going to be one of these 2. That shouldn't surprise any of you. Lastly, one that I have, again, a lot of history with, and I've been playing this on and off for 30 years. And thanks to doing this channel, I've been trying out ROM hacks for. And that is Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. So this was the very first Sonic game I ever played, and the first proper game I ever played, I think, besides chess and Pac-Man on some computer we had, which my dad can't even remember what it was. He just remembers being disappointed with it and got rid of it. And then my sister got the Master System Mark II, which had this built into it. I bought this year, so I could play it on my Mega Drive with the adapter. But yeah, it's, to me, this is better than Sonic 1 from the Mega Drive. I don't know, just nostalgia, but also like the little things it does which you don't get in the Mega Drive version, like the world map so you can see stuff going around. I like the fact that you can get the emeralds and the levels. I've covered all these things in other videos, but yeah, Sonic 1 for the Master System. Right, also as part of these VRs, we're also meant to nominate 5 other people. I'm kind of like 5th or 6th down the chain, so a lot of people have already been shouted out. Nominated? So I might be double dipping here. But the people I'm going to say are going to be, okay, so Phoebe Chicken. He's done some guest spots in some of my videos, and so it'd be great to see what games you can't quit, but I know you also have a backlog of your own videos, so I won't be surprised or insulted if you don't do a VR response to this. Who else? We'll go for the chap who first brought me into this community, who introduced the fact that there was a community, and that is Game's Own Birdroom. I think you probably have been nominated. Now, who else? So I'm going to go for... okay. Mark Goes Blind Gaming. I'm pretty certain you have already been nominated, but I would be interested to see what games you come back to. And I'm going to do the same for... who else should I go for? Michael's Game Collection. I would like to see what... You have quite a big collection, so and I've been seeing your pickup videos, so I'd be interested to see what 5 games that you can't do without. And you seem to play a lot more modern stuff, so I think it'll be quite different from my list. And lastly, we shall go for another one I know has been nominated, Sweet Radish Gaming. And we have similar taste in consoles, as in like the GameCube mainly, but I'll be interested to see what games that you can come back to as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and catch you next time.